Hello YouTube, Merlina here, and welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third one. Isn't it glad that we're all the way here at the third? Journey's almost over. Last we left off, we had just started the game, actually, and our protagonist this time, or at least currently, is Kevin and a squire named... I can't remember. I can't remember her name. Is it in here? No, it's not. A squire that he seems to have known from quite a many years ago, and he hadn't spoken to her for quite some time, but that's neither here nor there, because Kevin's latest mission was to take this, an artifact that was dug up from the ruins of the Ariel, and it turns out to have a cube inside, and the cube is very finicky. It only reacts sometimes, and the last time it reacted, it sent Kevin and his cohort into a hermit's garden, as it's titled, which seems to be like a little hub for a dungeon, and we're really not sure how any of that works. But what we do know is some of our allies can be pulled in, as we did find Tita pulled in at one point, and that some of our allies would be necessary to open optional doors, so there's going to be a lot of side exploration in this, most likely. If you enjoyed this kind of content, as always, leave a like, subscribe, all that YouTube junk, but let's go ahead and load it up and get started, and then we can remember what our new friend's name is. Sorry for not remembering, but I just met her 2 days ago. Rias Argent. This game's a bit more dungeon crawlery than the rest of the series as well. Yeah, that's what I was feeling last time. It definitely felt like it was going to be that way. Not that it was starting that way, though. Which I don't mind. It's been a minute to play a game that's like, you know, you're just constantly dungeon and crawling and walking. I think this is, yeah, this is to somewhere new now. Should be a completely new area. Just how long does this place go on for? It's so strange, too. The Shadow Tower's weird enough, but they even made a lot more sense than this does. This game is originally going to be an audio drama. That's an interesting choice. This completely converted over. They must have thought they were cooking. That'd actually be pretty fun to listen to. Is something wrong, Rias? What'd you go all quiet for? Well, I was just wondering what that is. What is? Is that the Ari cell? Whoa! What is the Ari cell doing here? RCL. You recognize the ship? Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family of Liberal. We used it to get on top of the floating city. Interesting. Do you have any idea how something like that could possibly have ended up here? It would have been funny if they still hadn't added a dungeon map. I would have cried. Been like, this is the one time. Maybe it was sent here the way we all were? I don't think we'd get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. Best thing for us to do now is see what the guy inside has to say. Guys inside. Yeah, I guess there could be crew on that too, huh? It'd be dangerous for them. Okay, at least it's separated by 2 platforms. And this is a one-way with 3 different stops. Okay. Oh, right, this thing's here. And we're too slow to hit it, so hopefully we can get that off. I don't have anything else to hit it either. It's just fire. Maybe Tita can do it. Man, it's so cool how you go twice, you dick. Yeah, that's totally... That is totally a slime. That has to be a slime of the dark dimension. Damn, girl, could you be any slime? Quit hitting Tita! Hey! Chill out. Chill the fuck out. Leave her alone, bro. Oh my god, really? This is Death Blow, right? Yeah.
I'll save you.
We don't have the speed to kill that slime-esque enemy right now. Nor do I have the, ordnance, too. I would need to, cast fire at least twice with Rios. Or Kevin and Rios to even get that off. Maybe... Let me move people back a bit. You're fine. Maybe if I move them back a bit, it'll give them a chance to actually cast and not have that thing hit us twice. Huh. This is like the monument in the area we started in. It's not glowing like that one is. That one in the garden had no glow to be in the beginning either. Kevin, do you want to give it a try? I was just thinking the same thing. How many RSL here makes you think you'll get Julia? It's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh. I suspected as much. Either her or Major Vander, since that's the last people we remember on the RSL, but Vander's back in Arabonia, so... When we activated the first monument, it said, release my brethren. I guess now we know what it meant. Then, do you think this monument might have the same power as the other one? Most likely. It should come in handy, at least. Inspecting monuments scattered throughout the game allows you to use the cube to restore their power. Much like the base area, you can restore each... You can buy stuff. They also function as checkpoints they can warp to. Good. And new items get added. Okay. Okay. There we go. Accessories. And a couple of items. I think I'll take a glam choker? And same quartz as before. Not that fortunate. Does anybody need any more quartz? Tita does. And anything can go in this Tita slot. I guess we'll give her, cast instead of action. Yeah, we'll give her cast instead of action if we can. I think we should have enough. It only costs 40. No, it costs 20. Yeah. And somebody should be able to get an action instead. Rias has one. Okay. I think we're good on that then. Just because actually casting at the thing would be more important. God, these grids look like ass, by the way. Stuck running information really sucks. Eagle Eye's nice, but I would have preferred the... Actually, that's a good point. Let me check ordnance. There you go. Nothingness. Okay, yeah, we gotta check these new ordnance. Okay, we got the ailment 2s, death, physical, and okay, here's where it starts getting new. Physical, receive less damage and take more magic damage, and then we have the inverse as well. But for some reason, physical is worth less fire than spiritual is worth water. That's odd. Soul. 10 earth to wind. EP is converted to CP during battle. Huh. That's a very interesting concept. Eagle Eye sent Haze, collect information. We want Falcon Eye. Detection, display treasure chests on the map. Really? The memory... Wow, we're just... Display everything on the map. Range 1 and 2, of course. Nothingness. Inflict a random ailment without fail. Random one. Okay. Swiftness. Battles become advantage encountered. Okay, so the swiftness would be goated, but that's... This is... You had to go late game. Same with Carnage. That's an agate one, if I've ever seen it. Fortune... More stuff drop. Sepith, more stuff drop. Absorb, health. You be in battle and walking. Ingenuity, too, is a significant upgrade for casters. Yin Yang, Heaven's Eye is what we actually want. Covert is hate. We also want Covert. Divine Eye is just... I guess that's fucking everything. That's probably like a huge reward. Yeah, anybody who has 4 paths would make a good use out of that for sure. I don't think we got any better equipment, though. First of all, let me equip what I wanted. Give Rias the mute. And same with Kevin, but did Tita prevent sleep in the long barrel? Huh. Oh, they have a lot of cooking stuff as well. Yeah, we don't really have much Sepith to want to synthesize, so just go ahead and get slots. And by that, I mean fucking nothing, because it's all expensive. Even Tita's is all expensive. Even Tita has a lot of expensive ones. Okay, we're really down in Sepith, and we don't have enough wind. Okay, we can't go through there till we unlock a checkpoint. Let's go right first. Until we can ooh, chest. Until we can aerial spam on Sepith turns, we're really kind of slacking. Ooh, they can go twice, huh? I think we'll have to steal that from them. These guys are weak to nothing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And you can't hit both without giving it to the last one. Can you cast any of your arts fast? Of course not. I guess we'll worry about just hitting this guy. Speak to water, right? Yeah. Kevin will go twice because of this, too. There we go. CP Break. Interesting spell you're trying to cast there. And that Grimoire left. Weird. Not getting any of a certain element, which sucks. Extra spicy fries, let's go. It's almost like this. It's almost like it's meant to be a roguelite or roguelike vibe that they wanted to go for. I wonder if those were starting to get popular around this time. Okay, that did not put me next to Frog Priest, whatever the fuck that guy is over there. Oh, we accidentally took the right path. Fuck. And there's a sun door down there, bro. Oh, man, you can see that shit from here. I accidentally took the right path. We gotta turn around. What a beautiful airship. It's just not just pretty either. It's got really high specs, too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised by 3,600 SPH. 3,600 SPH, that's even faster than a Merkaba. Merkaba. What's a Merkaba? Oh, it's the kind of airship the church uses. Anyway, never mind about that now. Something's up here. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. And the orbital engines don't seem to be on. We ought to be on guard inside. Yeah, we should. Which is why we're not bugging going inside. There's a door down there, and if we find it, we can warp to it. Yeah, we also see the Frog Priest over there. Like, I'm not ignoring you, guy. Hey, you came back? Weird. It looks like some of the enemies, like the stationary enemies, kind of spawn back. Oh my god. What a room. Oh, well that's nice. And what do you drop? You drop 2 wins. Okay, you drop something at least. Oh, thank god that guy's getting the 1 turn without us actually having to do anything. Yeah, you can't actually hit us with Death Blow there.
Not bad.
That'd be kind of fucked. Yeah. I can see that you're rushing that, and that really sucks for us, because we can't do anything about it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of that for you. Ow. You missed the Death Blow turn, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? This sucks a lot, actually. You deserve that. You missed the Death Blow turn, so you had to waste time. At least you leveled up. So, doesn't mean anything at the end of the day, but that's still really unfortunate. Tito, you still don't have enough CP. Damn, you actually could reach that time. Oh, that's how the guard works. Okay, it's not that you get the guard, anybody you hit gets the guard. Okay. I was curious about how that actually worked. I thought it was like you gain like you gain a guard, but no, it's on anybody else. I hit them both, so. You done? You done, pal? It's a bad amount of XP for every one of these enemies, though. Frog Priest. He's jamming. Oh, no, not a frog. Not a frog, not a frog. It looks like a frog from the back. It's a jamming skeleton instead. Bone Mage. Oh, but, I get to go first, so. You were never a consideration, I guess. Drops tear bombs. Is that a secure thing? Here, we haven't killed this thing, so we still don't know what it does. I thought that said a pseudo-wudo. There we go. Bring to me the only girl in the band who takes to the skies. Only then shall I open the door open. So we probably want to bring Julia here. And she might be muted. Only girl in the band who takes to the skies. I mean, it's a flyer, right? Or, oh, no, fucking Josette. Josette, I'm so... Josette would fit that much better. I just had Julia on the brain because the RCL was here. So that means we will get Josette in here too. Damn, okay. And let me just make sure that we can warp. Yes, we're on the first plane right now. And that was a sun door, not a moon door, so that's a minigame door. Okay. I mean, we might as well fight these things as we come across them, right? Wow, we're just putting them all out there, huh?
Prepare to meet your fate.
And there's gonna be a lot of backtracking in this game. Not
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
This is gonna be a hard game to stream. Just because it's gonna be a lot more walking and killing than it is actually exposing yourself to story, it seems. Which isn't a bad thing, but is an important observation.
Let's end this.
Giga Chad.
All right, what's next?
Cross gear range too, nice. I never really used that skill to begin with, but... Man, I love how you just get to go first, guy. And, okay, well, we're not going after you, at least. Give me just a moment. Spam caller, I need to block and report. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you can hit that, why not? Man, you really just don't like her, huh? Tita can heal you. That's fine.
Not bad.
Whoa. I don't think you can hit all three with this, can you? Yes, you can. Never mind, you missed. I mean, we can't... Are you serious? It's not big enough AoE? If I add Kevin in. Okay, if I add Kevin in, it's big enough. You're wondering why I did that? It's for the Sepith. That wasn't apparent from the turn order. Does this thing hurt? Yeah, it is. Okay.
I'll save you.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Our levels. Was there memory door? Yeah, we did get the tutorial for the doors. Star and Moon doors for cutscenes. Yep, that were cut for pacing. I see. That's why they're in there. Okay. Was that like in a dev diary? Like, did they say that, or is it like speculation from the community? Alright, looks like we have to head to the RCL now. We're doing pretty good on resources, to be honest. We're not slacking at all. Dev interview. Okay, gotcha. Damn. That's, it's honestly, it is relatively brave to consider putting that in your game. Which makes this game, it makes it weirdly, like, not pseudo-canon. The game itself that's happening is canon, but everything, extra is, like... Damn, is the canon just spread across multiple books and shit? Yeah, it's like, if they didn't put the doors in, then you'd be missing so much extra shit. And maybe, it seems more like the devs really loved the cast of Trails in the Sky, and they had so much more to talk about and write about with them, especially, their background and their futures, so they put it in this as well. There are no signs of life in here at all. The ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days, if not more. The orbital power seems to be completely down, too. Makes me wonder if there's some kind of problem with the engines. Well, we're not gonna figure anything out standing here. Let's take a look around. Maybe some kind of clue to help us discover what happened. Real spikes. Yeah, the stories are probably canon, but the gameplay might not be. I mean, it's probably just, like, this... I think it's all canon. I think it's just Kevin's particular experience. They were never going to... That should probably be on Rios. They were probably never going to find a good time to plug that in. Because, you know, Kevin had almost 0 screen time in the second game. Some scenes were just conceived during development, so not everything was cut stuff. Right, yeah, I believe everything having to do with Kevin and Rios is probably, like, 100% intentional. Everything... I think anything that wasn't surrounding them, especially not... Because Joshua and Estelle's story's done. IMO. Like, until I see otherwise, Joshua and Estelle's story ended perfectly, and it's like, anything they bring up here is most likely not going to be necessary to understand any other plot going forward. Regardless if they might be in future games or not, since this is an anthology, so they could be in future games, but I don't know that for sure. Best point of the series as far as was me joking the entire first Shadow losing giant. Yeah, no shit. Fucking me crying me had my tears run out, and you're like, yeah, that's so funny, isn't it, guys? Your kid's gone. Some of these doors open. Why are some of them open? But there's no orbital power. This is Professor Russell's workshop. Some kind of factory? Yeah, it's the area where maintenance crew does all their work, but there sure isn't anybody here right now. This is bizarre. Just where did everyone go? I say this because one of the doors features an important character they pretend was always there. That's gonna be interesting if I run into that. Where did everybody go? Is there anything in the warehouse? Not even the Capel systems in here. On the other side of the store is the ship's engine room, right? That's right. The state-of-the-art XG02 engines that serve as its main engines are stored in here. I'm gonna take a look at them. It's no good. I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. I'm not even sure they won't work either. I see. Well, we already know this place is more than less has its own laws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of those caused machinery to become non-functional. I wish I could help you out more. Still, I was at least able to secure a backup in the orbital power line. So that computer over there should be good to go. Okay, so the Capel system will work. Really? That's plenty of help, Tita. Check it out, see what else we can do. Huh. Alright, let's turn on the Capel. Let's pick an area to unlock. Can we unlock the bridge for now? All the way up top. Thank you. Is it one door at a time is what we gotta figure this out now. We have to actually come back here. What about the conference room? Okay, it's letting us just unlock any door, so. which is on the bottom floor. Yeah, it's the room Kevin was staying in. Let's head down there. Let's head down before we go up. Chest in here. A bed, but we can't sleep in it. Some mirror. Very odd. This is the lift. It's like the door outside the back is locked. Thank you for the posture check. I was shrimping a little bit this time, actually. Alright, let's head up the floor. Another chest. Hit 2, nice. Actually, that's probably... No, I can't fit it on you. Okay, yeah. I guess she's gonna have to use it. I'd prefer that on Kevin. I think a melee should have more dexterity. Otherwise, they're gonna have trouble. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry for your eyes. Hurt mine, too. Ah, there's our key. Another one of these, huh? Wow, it's so pretty. What is it, though? It's called a sealing stone. This is just like the stone you were imprisoned in, as it so happens. It was this pretty. It's still weird to think about. At the same time, it's kind of nice, too. If that's the idea, I had not been able to proceed without freeing whoever said this is true. There's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to base and lock this little guy? Of course. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling like when you say it's somebody. I highly doubt it's Colonel Richard. That would be wild if it was Colonel Richard. I mean, we could teleport there. Do we have any reason not to? We're not terrible on XP right now or anything. But I don't see the point in teleporting back when we could just walk. We collected all the chests at least, so. You have a door nearby too, yeah. That door won't unlock until we unlock the gotcha pull, though. That's how we progress. Do you have to pull the SR or SSR first? I'm curious if we can use this, if we have to use it all the way at home base, or can we use it at this crystal here? Like, can we use it here? No, we have to go all the way back. Okay. Oh, yeah, I wanted to teleport too. I hear what you're saying. Well, let's, get out of here, then. It's so weird having a checkpoint system with teleports and shit. Fast travel in Trails game feels so weird. I should wait to drink the water out of the pool until we get our new party member. This is gonna suck. We get Josette. I really did not like using her in the second game. Oh, is this the part where someone comes out of it? Given past precedent, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second Tita remains to be seen. Well, a second me. If you've jinxed us and we really gotta get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be her new mom. Naturally, I'll love her like my own. Yeah, there's our door unlock. Who is it? Don't give me Estelle or Joshua. I want them to be happy a little bit longer. Maybe maybe Julia or Agate. A military uniform? That might be Julia. Oh, wait, isn't that? I knew it. The stone being inside the RE cell did make me wonder if it'd be someone related to it, and I was right on the mark. Yep, Julia's joining us. Ugh. What happened? Echo, report! What? How the... You're probably feeling kind of confused right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia. Father? Tita. Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask, is this a dream or an illusion, or reality? Alright. Now I get to properly use her after even though I unlocked all her orbaments last game, but they're not going to be unlocked this game. I see. To be honest, all this is a little hard to swallow, but it's clear I have no choice but to do so. Thanks for being so quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by white light last night? It feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I was on my way back to Leyston Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when the white light you speak of appeared, and then, well, I had no memories between that and finding myself here. That about matches up with us, then. All of us were drawn here roughly the same circumstances at roughly the same time. Might you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew? I'm afraid not. It would be somewhat relieved if we're the only ones drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing the RSL itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible it's just you? We really don't have enough to go on to be sure either way at this point. All we know is that there's no one else in the RSL when we found it. The only sealing stone there was the one Julian side up too. Father Graham, the two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? That's right. We haven't been doing so for very long, so we haven't made much progress yet. Please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the RSL became non-functional. And I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both these questions. I'd love that. Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We'd have to be nuts to turn down help from the Royal Army's finest up-and-coming swordsman. I fear you are overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you allowing me to accompany you all the same. Well, in that case, we should get started as soon as possible. It is my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise. We're happy to have you. Okay, got Julia. What's Miss Schwartz come at? 94, so we're in a pretty good spot. Ah, yes, looking very, very refined in that pose. I like that. She is broad-shouldered. Yeah, damn, she is strong. Alright. And she comes with orbaments. Oh, thank you for not making me purchase more. Range. Eh. She was a spatial user, wasn't she? An EP cut, huh? And shield. Yeah, this'll work just fine. You have to see her when you get home. Yeah, don't worry, we're not gonna go too far. No, on my. Let's see. Yeah, let's go drink of the waters of life. Get our CP up. Speaking of, she's at level 94 now, which is where I ended the game last. Okay, she does have attack orders, I was wondering. She still only has Trinity Place. They aren't to that extent, but significant enough that one would ask why. Person, we pretend we always knew them. Never mentioned it during any conversation. The greatest shoehorn that ever shoehorned. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Where is she standing? In front? Go ahead and move you back here. In front of Kevin. Alright. We should be good to go now. Back to the first plane. And corridor. Well, I guess we could go to, that sun door. Because we definitely do not have her yet, right? Yeah. Yeah, confirmation, that shit's up, for sure. The character's a master of off-screen hockey. Yeah, are they blind too? Blind swordsman too? Alright, there we go. And let's go.
Justice must always prevail.
Alright, so have a safe drive. XP's gonna be okay. XP's gonna be split up kind of heavily. Now that we have 4 party members. Oh, okay. It looks like he did come back. I was wondering if they would. Kevin is the only real caster here. The rest of y'all are pseudo caster. Well, not even Tita. The rest of y'all just don't cast magic because just bother. Wow, it's strong enough to do 1 damage. Does that mean if I cast on this turn, it'll go immediately? Yes, it does. That's cool. Fucking Ares pot keeps leaving. I really want to blow that thing up and see what happens. But it keeps... I'm not allowed to use my crafts until the first turn has been taken. A little annoying. I don't really care about the last one, let's be real. Let's go through the new door. Not really gaining XP. Kinda getting fucking piddly crumbs right now. Where are we? Lawnass corridor. Goes all the way down, looks like. Oh, ball sack. Yep, that's what I was worried about. It's really imperative that we, me. Like bonehead here, but yeah. God, that's annoying as fuck. It's imperative with the new Deathblow status. It is imperative that we get through some of this shit. You actually have to kill him first. Why is she so fast? Oh, that's gonna be so nasty to run into that 24/7. The enemy just has a chance to have Deathblow on their turn when you start combat. Why do these guys got grabby hands? If there's status bones, that's why. Yeah, the rest of us can one-shot, so no point wasting it.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Guess it means below me. Of course, you fucking missed on the 7th turn, Julia!
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
4-strike combo with impede. Negate one it. Okay, so you just heightens all allies will to fight. Okay, wow, what a buff. And the buff reaches the whole arena? That's crazy.
Alright, what's next?
Fresh water, gee, what a meal. Nice. Posture check. Thank you, thank you.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
50 Sepith. That's a good thing. And you are by yourself, so I'm just gonna shoot you from here.
Not bad.
Yep, just a big old hallway.
Strike is one!
That's cool.
Let's end this.
Nice job, Tita.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Hey, they dropped Pepper. Wow, there's a lot of you here, huh? Holy moly. Can you arc fencer all of them? No, just 2 at a time. In that case, you're better off just getting the big one with Ascension. There's a smoke cannon here. Probably hit all 4.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Couple death blows coming up. Oh, you guys take your turn normally. Yeah. A lot of death blows coming up. That's horrifying. If we could sneak a death blow before one of those gelatins turns, that'd be nice.
Not bad.
Alright. Issue finale. More Sepith. I guess they probably think I should be an appropriate level by now. So I need more Sepith to keep up. No way to line that up, but he can't death blow us, so that's fine. Yep.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in.
Yeah. Spout some more. I don't care about all the churchy shit, bro. A weird turn to take.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
I wish it was an AoE, but the only one I know is one that's much too powerful for these enemies.
Prepare to meet your end.
And of course, we ended in a fucking guard turn. You're blinded, bud. In case you forgot, you are blind right now.
Goddess bless you.
Of course.
Take it.
Just attack, it's fine.
Oh, pitiful souls.
Yeah, just
may
high
you-
physical defense, but not immune. You can go ahead and get rid of this guy. For now. Okay, Ascension lasts like 2 turns, it seems.
Justice must always prevail.
Easy. Get him before he hits that wall.
Alright, what's next?
Up next is another fucking winding hallway. Get me out of here. Holy moly, we're still traveling. Hopefully you all die, rather than not die to a death blow here. Okay, cool.
Take it. Justice must always prevail.
Now there's... Why is there more, man? Why are you putting all these statues here? I'm trying to understand the logic behind these statues. Just always seeing you. I'm not really seeing any other than just an enemy you can't backstab. It's fine, I guess, if you want some like Giga variety, but not really seeing a purpose outside of that. Fuck.
Justice must always prevail.
Ah, transitionary. Liquid shower. I don't like that name very much. Keeps its distance and uses a stack down laser. I see. Does that mean we can kill it? I'd like to kill you, please. I want to see if you give me something extra.
Okay.
CR damage. Okay. It might run. It might run.
For the sake of my master. Get ready.
Haven't seen Julia's skill in a while. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. This is Julia.
Justice must always
Oh, the pots drop Sepith, do they? Okay, that is great to know, and that actual information gathered. Aries pots drop Sepith. 70 Aries pot drop 70 of each Sepith, do they? And then 14 of the less commons. Okay. And I'm assuming the slime is the XP one, or it's the one that drops the time, space, and mirage. Okay. Okay. I like learning, and we learned a lot. The real question is, if I walk through here, am I going to be getting into a boss fight, or can I upgrade some slots? Yeah, okay. And it runs away immediately. That tracks. That does track. That's an important enemy to kill, but we'll never... It seems like it's only shown up, really, with these enemies that go first, so... It's a 50-50 chance if it wants to attack or run. Probably even less than that. Bye. I hope you don't actually enter a channel on cutscene horror. Yeah, me too. I would really appreciate not doing that.
Not bad.
Like, I'm not playing Metal Gear Solid right now. I'm playing a JRPG, but I guess those are kind of the same thing. Alright, hopefully we don't have a boss fight coming up and I can spend the Sepith. It's like we're traversing an area that's new. For a long time, too. Just coffins? Where are those? Waiter, another checkpoint, please. There it is, another checkpoint, cool. This isn't good. Notice it too, huh? Noticed what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotting smell, the scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever's lying in wait for us, it's going to be unlike any of the other fiends we've fought up to this point. We're going to need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Still, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance, whatever might stand in our way. Demons! Demon up ahead. Let's go ahead and turn that shit on. The court's looking pretty good. Miss Schwartz. Instead of move, I'd like you to have some more winds. And you're rocking shield right now, so let's give you another winds one. Oh, impede, because you have an impede skill. Yeah, for us that seems fine. We can't synthesize anything stronger, so there's no point in trying. You don't have to pay for that. It's nice. Buy better, stronger weapons if we really wanted. But I don't think we do. Get some slots up, bro. Some slots. 70's your cheapest, so. Yep. And one more. Probably for Julia, to be honest. And Rias. Not Rias. Tita? Tita. Alright, let's teleport back. Go get our CP up. And let's see if we can make some revival food. And if not, then we'll just eat shit, I guess. God, I really gotta make sure to kill these Ares pots when we see them. Which looks like Ares pots kind of come with statues, so I'll keep that in mind as well. Let's see. Let's see what food we can make. Easy paella and egg salad sandwich. We can make that's nothing. That's literally nothing. What food do we have right now? Anything with the revive? Yeah, fresh water. Just go and eat it now. Two royal leaves. Hey, Mr. Tree. I'd like to buy some ingredients. It's royal leaves if you have them. Yeah, okay. Sugar, bone, and gelatin, which rest we can get, but... Alright, now we have that. Let's see. Back to the Jade Corridor end. Well, if it's undead, then it should be weak to what we have, so we should be in a good spot to fight it. Here it comes. Right on cue. With 4 statues. I guess that's... I've never seen anything like that before. What in Adios' name is that? One of the 77 devils that appear in the Testaments. The spiritual coffin that guides the souls of the dead and serves as Hades' ferryman. Bennu, the casket of sorrow. You have Hades, but you call him Bennu? Interesting. Who'd have thought the day would come and I'd end up face to face with a genuine devil? Bring it on! Let me show you what a servant of the goddess can do. Covetous tongue, huh? Okay, so you can heal off things. We know how that shit works. Let's see. Living core containing Bennu. Hard to damage with arts. Okay. Use physical on you. Well, let's take care of the statues first. And they're weak to water and space still, so that's fine. Go ahead and hit this one. They're all hitting a pretty... They're hitting a pretty fair amount, no matter what. You'll still go faster, so I'm gonna move you here. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, you're just healing yourself. You wanna interrupt that. Perfect. Same with you. Of course, you healed from that. You've got a crit, so I might just have you use your satellite beam here on the big boss. Yeah, pretty good. It'll stick. Actually, gonna have you guys go faster. It's gonna heal itself over time, which is annoying, but I can't hit that one. I'd rather not, Julia not get hit twice, though. It's fine. Nope, no healing for you. Let's have you start casting as well. Moving now, huh? Oh. Our objective hasn't changed, so it's fine. Yeah, you have fun with that, bud. Should need 3 people to hit it, and Julia can take up 1 flamethrower hit. Kevin, you can go ahead and heal.
I'll save you.
It's gonna die. Right? No, it's not gonna die, actually. It's fine, though. Tita, you go ahead and heal. Okay, all done. Now I'll start doing damage. Getting kind of fast, are we? He missed. Fucking awesome. We're running into an issue where we're a little bit too slow, so we are going to need to clock up Rios. She's our damage dealer right now, like heavily. Yeah, we're running into the issue where we're not doing enough damage. So this guy's just gonna heal it all, so.
I'll save you.
We're gonna clock up Julia. Just gotta start doing damage. You're slightly weak to what? Space, right? And we can try it. With somebody. And with Julia. Try smoke cannon too. Resist it, but it does do damage. It does do damage. And it looks like spatial damage is pretty good, so. It's fine. There's definitely a lot of health to burn through right now.
Let's end this.
Okay, that's huge actually. You missed, yeah. I think so. Okay. We can try.
For the sake of my master. Get ready.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Guess yeah, our shell finally done. Now we can fight it. And yep, still weak to space, but we should be able to do arch damage to it now too. So physical damage is much less now too, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't have an impede. I think you should just use recharging yourself. Could delay him. He did not get delayed. Oh, that's an Earth Lance. Okay. You have a good use for your craft now. Yoink. Nice job, Tita. Still not dead yet, though. He's got his face out now. Ooh, a lot more health. 18,000. It's true form. Reduces miasma, which rots away surroundings. Still weak to space, though. Way less weak to fizz, though.
I'll save you.
Yep. Big damage. Tita can heal that, though. Tita's turn isn't coming up yet, but Tita can heal it.
Someone get me.
Hot arrows.
There we go. That's fine. If Tita can constantly heal it, it doesn't really matter. We'll be fine.
Hot arrows.
And now Father can
I hold in my hand.
put block in everybody's.
Strike is one.
Yep. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you're just so happen to be that fast that you go twice in a row. Fuck off, buddy. You know that shit was jank. Yeah, I mean, anything's fine. You try to impede it, but yeah, I didn't think so. He was definitely gonna got us covered in health though, so I'm not really too worried. Mortal Punishment. How's some Mortal Punishment do? 1500, and it's not resist. Nothing's resisted. It's probably better. Honestly, if you want a Holy Blessing on Schwartz,
Goddess bless you.
more damage that way. Yep. Oh, but she went to sleep. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, can cure scale, but not sleep. Okay. Kevin can heal this then.
I'll save you.
There we go. Okay. You can take your damage now, so you don't lose out on anything. Okay, that's good. Nice. we just go for damage.
Let's end this.
I think we got him this time. Yes, we did. Nice. Alright, good job, guys. That wasn't too bad.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Shield 2 for it, too. Rias has learned the S-Craft. Heavenly Strike. She finally got one. Yes. Ugh. That was a real devil. It was terrifying. The thought of such things existing is... I don't know what to say. Just what is this place? If that's the best you can do, your future's like grim indeed. It's that man! Is he the one you said you saw when you were first sent here? Who are you? Speak your name! I believe common decency dictates that one states their own name before asking, does it not? Or perhaps you were aware that I already know yours, Captain Julia Schwartz? Whoever you are, you've done your research. What do you want with us? Was that devil we thought you're doing? Is all this you're doing? Calm yourself, Kevin Graham. Your suffering is only just beginning. It's far too early for you to be losing yourself to despair. What are you talking about? Ah! Now's not the time to be reckless, Rias. Templar Sword of the Septian Church, I see. Your skills aren't bad, but they're still a far cry from your sister's. You know her? How? All will be revealed in time. The banquet of despair in this fair land of Phantasma is only just starting. My lord wishes to see you suffer, to writhe with agony, to cry out fruitlessly for your suffering to end. Do deliver now, won't you? Wait! You intend to flee from us? I shall tell you one thing before I depart. My name is Schwaritzer. Schwartzritter. Rather than Gralsritter. I am a guardian of Phantasma and a loyal servant of its great lord, and with that I bid you farewell. Ah, he disappeared. We might not have learned much about him through the encounter, but one thing is plain as day. We have enemies in this place, and not just the fiends. Apparently. And what's more, it sounds like they're going to be hell to deal with. Ha ha ha. Chapter 1 Phantasma is ended. That wasn't too bad of a first chapter. That was fairly simple. One door that we can't open until we get Josette. Hey, come over here for a minute. Honestly, how many times do I have to tell you not to run off without telling me, Riaz? I had the fright of my life when I turned around after finishing my shopping to find you weren't there. Don't do that again, okay? I just smelled something nice from the stall over there. But hey, I found something weird. Weird? Look at that weird thing over there. Oh, goodness. Do you think he's dead? Or maybe he indulged in excess gourmanding? I'm almost certain it's not the latter. I swear, what are they teaching children in school these days? Never mind. I suppose that should wait. Hey there. Can you hear us? Phew, looks like he's conscious at least. What's the matter? I can't see this being a very comfortable place to sit. Maybe he's just hungry? When you're really hungry, sometimes you don't have the energy to talk. You might actually be right there, and you'd know better than anyone. Well then, I think I've got just the thing. When did you get Quincy Bell chocolate? I bought this for you originally. I'm sorry, Rias. Do you mind if he has this? Okay. Good girl. Come on, why don't you try some? I think you'll like it, especially if you like sweet things. Quincy chocolate's the best there is. There might be a brand that tastes nicer, but they got the best balance between taste and cost. See, that's a glowing review coming from none other than my darling little sister. The taste should help warm you up a bit too. Come on, see what you think. What was that? Oh. I I said, get lost. Just leave me alone. Has an ugly-ass little boy face, I'm not gonna lie. Please. What should we do? So you're not gonna take me up on my offer, huh? Guess I'm left with no choice. Why are you eating it? What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Whoa. Whew. That should be enough. This is so weird. God. Oh, what the hell was that for? Looks like that did the trick. See, told you that sweet things are great for perking you up. That wasn't the chocolate, that was you being a maniac. What kind of girl does that to a kid they just found on the street? Are you some kind of pet? Some kind of pedo or something? Holy... No, my Sunday school curriculum really seems to have changed since I was there. But where else could you and Rias be picking up these fancy words, I wonder? It's fucking wild words see come out of nowhere, by the way. I don't think that's really the problem. Yeah, what she said. Wait a sec. Your clothes look familiar. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Rufina. Rufina Argent. And this is my little sister, Rios. How about you? What's your name? Kevin. Kevin, are you listening? Oh. Sorry about that. Must have spaced out a bit. Are you alright? It's understandable, really. After all that's happened, it's no surprise you're feeling tired. Maybe you should rest up before we keep going. Nah, don't worry about me. Anyway, we're about to start going over all the information we gathered so far, right? Yes, but he may not be our ally, but our encounter with that Schwarzritter turned to be quite illuminating. We finally have the name of the strange place we found ourselves in, for one. That's right. He called it Phantasma, right? Yep, interesting name, that Scott. Not sure where it came from, though. As far as I know, it's nothing from the church scripts. I've never heard of it either. And there's the existence of his lord. Well, judging from how the guy spoke of him, it must be the big boss around here. Seemed to know a lot about us, too. Incidentally, there was one thing that Knight mentioned that made me curious. It mentioned you having a sister, Riaz? Oh my, I didn't mean to pry into your personal affairs. Should I have not have asked? Nah, I don't blame you for being curious. As he said, I did indeed have a sister. Her name was Rufina. She was one of the Groltzritter, just like I am now. Riaz. I take it that use of the past tense means, yes, she fell in the line of duty during a mission. 5 years ago, to be precise. And that's why Kevin stopped reaching out. I see, but in that case, how could that man possibly know so much about her skills? I wish I knew. I don't really know much about the work she did. What about you, Kevin? Sorry, I can't think of how she might have met him either. Still, she was known for being one skilled knight. Not just in terms of battle, her judgment and negotiation abilities were both top class, too. Details of her missions are as much a mystery to me as they are for Rios, but it's not a stretch to think that she could have met him during one of them. I suppose. We have a little more than conjecture to go off of. I suppose the matter will have to remain unsolved for now. My apologies, I should never have asked. All I did was bring up painful memories for the two of you. Don't sweat it. We still learned something out of this, and that our enemies are keeping a pretty close eye on what we do here. We're gonna need to be careful every step of the way. So it seems. Should we get back to our ever-cautious trek, then? We'll have to go back to where we met that guy and keep going from there, right? Yep, I saw another warp at the top of the stairs. Thankfully, the cube can get us back there in time flat once we're up for it. Thankfully. Anything new? No. Oh, that's 100 extra damage. Oh, wow. I should buy both of these. I didn't realize how much of damage up there that would have been for the fight. Not that it would matter. We were using arts primarily towards the end. I guess let's go craft some craft juice, and then we'll head out. Never mind, we haven't actually... Okay, it does keep track outside of boss fights, how many battles you've taken on. base. Upgrade somebody else's slot. Honestly, it's gonna be Kevin's. I upgrade Kevin's biggest caster right now. We're also really low on wind to begin with, so until we find more Ares pots, it's not gonna matter. Alright, back to the first plane. Should be a whole new area. For a Jade Corridor, there sure wasn't a lot of fucking wind, Sepith. This is the exit you noticed before, right, Father? Or entrance, perhaps? It's just like the magic circle at the base. Do you think this will take us somewhere completely new? Most likely. It's the only other route I've seen, so we're just gonna have to see where it takes us. Grand Cell? The statue of a white falcon. Wait, isn't this? This is the southern block of Grand Cell. Thank goodness we're finally out of here. I wouldn't rejoice just yet. There's no humans around. What's up with you, Rias? Look like you've seen a ghost. Well, I can't pretend to be all that familiar with Grand Cell, but that's not its main gate, is it? What? No, it's not. That's a very unique symbol. Two eagles facing each other? Crap. What? No, it isn't. And there's monsters patrolling the streets. Most definitely not Grand Cell. Looks like the way to the other blocks is also blocked off. It's just another illusion. The otherworldly capital. Step 2. Give me just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and change stream title. You guys can handle 10 seconds of quiet, can you? There you go. The soldiers aren't in the Royal Army. What has happened here? What happened while the capital was away? Man, I did not see this coming when we stepped out of the warp. Either something happened here while we were stuck inside that place, or Phantasma is not able to influence the world outside. I should apologize, but I cannot stand here any longer. I need to check on Grand Cell Castle. I am concerned for the city's citizens, but above all, I fear for the safety of Her Majesty and the Princess. I don't blame you, but we're coming with. Strong as you are, going alone isn't smart. But panicking is the worst thing you can do right now. Extraordinary situations like this are when caution and careful thinking are your most valued allies. You're quite right, of course. I understand. Then the castle it is. We should try and investigate the city on our way there, too. Keep your eyes peeled, though. The fiends here look like they're not playing around. Understood. Right. Might as well. Just hit the button. Anything new? Quite a bit new. No money for it either. Laser light orbital cannon. A lot of stuff that costs a lot of money that we don't have a lot of. Shouldn't need it just yet, but something to work towards. Which means we probably have new Sepith stuff to grab as well. Alright. Space now. That should be pretty easy. Everybody should have space in some capacity. Really? less damage than we need to kill them. It's unfortunate. Nobody's in the orbital factory. This could just be a replica of the capital. And HP 2 is quite nice, though. Honestly, I might just put it on Kevin for higher... Yeah, for Tira. We also have Shield. Which gives us access to Aerial, which is going to be a huge help for gathering up Sepith. Oh my god, there's a lot. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna need to figure out how to get Hellgate.
Let's end this.
Zero damage, by the way. Oh my god.
Let's end this.
Zero fucking damage is actually wild, by the way. Well, we might as well see what this looks like. Heavenly Strike.
On the golden wings of battle. Descending to that land to rescue wayward souls.
Oh. Well, that's fucking sick.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Oh, but they drop terrible Sepith types. Fuck. Earth, space, and time? Oh, that's awful. Unironically, that's fucking awful. Yeah, we get the 2s now. Take an attack, too. Can't grab any wins. They have action 2 already, which is nice. We can finally buy another EP cut for a couple other people. I might take that. You need EP cut. But you can't put it here because you need a time slot, so. And you can't take away information, because we need to see their... getting rid of evade would be the best choice, then. Never mind, you already have EP cut. Never mind, I'm just dumb. In that case... Everybody else has one, it'd just be Rios, but we can hold on to it for now. She doesn't really need the movement. Oh. What's it take to cast... Same spells as last game. But there's new, looks like there's new space skills? New time and space skills, it's like, yeah. Genesis Barrier and Devastation Blast are new. Genesis Barrier, Null's Attack Arts, Devastation Blast. Just a lot of fucking damage. Dark Matter EX reduces movement. Okay. Arch Drain absorbs EP from other people, and it costs nothing to use. That's an interesting feature. What's Hellgate take? Hellgate now takes 6 space and 6 space, 3 space, 3 Mirage. Okay. 6 space, 6 time, 3 space, and 3 Mirage. Which means Kevin is going to need to pick up action 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7 from blind. right now. No, it's because of cast. Take out evade. And blind. Now we have Shadow Spear. And we have 2. We need 3. But this isn't in the same track, so I'll need to move Mind 1 out. Pretty awkward. The correct thing to do is to take out cast. So I think we'll do that. Now we have 6. Now we have 7. Didn't hit. And now we have 2 and 2. I don't have any way of getting, higher space, do I? Nope, not without a higher hit. Just gonna have to deal then. Shadow Spear is gonna be our best friend for a bit then. Okay. As for everybody else, doesn't matter. Let's keep moving on. Really weird orbiment setup, and I do not like it. Sundor. Bring to me the girl who loves to fish. Only then shall the door open. Alright, well, when I see Estelle, I'll do that. Bracer's Guild. Anything in? I don't think anyone's here. I had faintly hoped there would be, but I should have known that wouldn't be the case. The guild assistant would have been immensely helpful in a situation like this, too. I'll go and have a look at the telephone. Maybe we'll be able to contact a branch somewhere else and ask him for help. Thanks, Tita. It's no use. The phone's technically working, but I can't get it to go through anywhere. Have you tried contacting headquarters at Leyston Fortress? Oh, no. No good. I can't get through to them either. I see. I imagine you'd get the same result no matter where you tried to call. Probably, yeah. Well, it's not ideal, but it's like we're on our own. For now. Another door, a moon door. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Only then shall the door open. Okay, Scheherazade at the moon door. Oh, whoa, we got Haze equipped, huh? Hey, I have Haze on. And that guy just did a full 180. This is not good. We're actually gonna run from this. Hell no. The fuck? Hey, yo, dickhead. Am I not rocking Haze right now? I'm not? Where the fuck is my Haze? I had Haze. Did we not have Haze? I swear we did. No, we don't. I must have read hit as Haze. That's important to know. You gotta go completely from behind or they will find you. Shit, man. Gotta be more careful. Oh, we got Shadow Spear, so we're gonna get some good use out of it. One health. This will help a little bit, though. Or not. I guess you have to do an auto attack. scary. Hey, don't miss. Why did you miss? What the fuck? Dude, what are you doing? You're actually trolling. You're trolling hard as fuck. There is no reason for that to happen, bro. Oh my fucking god. I'm actually so mad that happens. You have no idea. What are you doing, dude? What the fuck are you actually doing? How are you missing these? You're giga trolling right now, and we're paying for it greatly. Holy shit. I used a bomb on him. Are you fucking serious, Rias? Twice in a row. Literally got Kevin killed for that. So fucking annoying. God, that was dumb as fuck. That actually made me extremely angry. What are you holding? You're holding a hit 2 and you missed. That's actually even more frustrating than before. Whatever. Akasha card. Or oh wow. Double. That's a lot of damage. These knights are gonna really suck to fight. Oh my god, I just ran into. He already went in the guild, he already went in the Fisherman's Guild. Yeah, these guys are gonna blow ass to fight, man. Oh my god, and they're constantly left, right, left, right. So they're really hard to walk up on too. Man, this sucks. Bye.
Not bad.
Oh, you don't get XP? Bro, man, that status effect actually really sucks in single battles. You don't even get XP for killing them. Fried Phoenix, okay. Can't go that way. Just one more room we haven't entered. It's this house. Nothing effectively. Have we missed a house? Yes. 2, actually. The bar and another house. Nope, we were just in the Sunny Bar. It's, this house is what we are missing. A lot of items, not a lot of use. No indication that the door is going to open until we have the Grand Cell proper, huh? Can we even? No, the fuck we can't. Well, that's Grand Cell. That's east. Hold on. Guess we'll have to see if we can enter the north block. Anybody home? Yeah, it's a little bit whack. That's about what I expected. Sepith is nice. Is nice. How? How? Bro, how did I not get the backstab there? There we go. Got it on the one guy who can't fucking look at me. I miss Agate. He can actually just attack here. He can't miss. He can't miss with the cast, so. Okay, Schwartz actually does pretty good physical down. Which should... That guy didn't die. It must be auto attacks to apply those ailments. Unless it's just not how that works. Where is it? Actually, I should probably these sub-effects. Supportive effects from Rias, more XP, and more Sepith gain. Well, I everybody else gives you stats of some sort, or takes away stats as a fuck you. Direct hits. Yep, okay, it has to be an actual melee hit. Oh. Okay, that's my fault for running, I think. Ow. You guys could take care of one of these. Yeah, you take your turn anyways? What the fuck was the point? Gee, awesome. You get to take your turn anyways. Isn't that cool? Fucking wasted my own time. Sorry. Honestly, Prosecutor could help. Yeah, that 200 extra damage really made a difference, actually. Fucking our pseudo agate right now, to be honest. Damn, no chest in the fisherman's house? Oh man, maybe this is where I could have found that bamboo rod. That's something to consider. Should definitely head to the church. If when we find it. But I don't remember what block it's in. Okay. Chest. $500. I love it. Yeah, I guess we're good. Hotel had a couple items for us. We already went in the bottom left house, top right house, so I guess it's just further up to Grand Cell Castle then. Star door. Bring to me the guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Why then shall the door open? Well, I think we have that actually. Guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. Is that not? What? Is that not Julia? Oh wait, oh, I'm so stupid. There's two. Two people. The blade that serves the imperial house and the guardian of the royal family. Which the guardian of the royal... Guardian of the royal family as well? Imperial house. That would be Vander. Okay, okay. So that'd be Julia and Vander. Okay. The answer, the details. Okay, so they actually tell you, okay, what it was about. Interesting. change angles here either. Oh, hey, big guy. Look like a problem. Oh my fucking god. Hello? Oh, shit. Weak to space as well. Specializes in charge attacks, does it? Does it now?
Upon the golden wings of battle, send me to that land to rescue.
That's good damage.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Good job, Tita.
Strike as one.
I mean, this is a great time to chain. With, Rias, I guess. I guess you three.
Strike as one.
Nice.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Thank you, Tita. Great battle music. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, this fight was a lot less scary than I thought it was gonna be, since Rias got her S-break. Though her missing a lot is concerning me, and when she has hit 2 equipped, it's kind of fucking bad.
For the sake of my master.
That's gonna unlock the East block, huh? Okay. Okay, so... Oh, that's a new one. Is that on Grand Cell Castle? Yeah. Interesting colored wall. No. What's this magical symbol for? I believe it's locked by spiritual power of some kind. We're unlikely to be able to force our way through it as long as it remains active, I'm afraid. That's certainly how it seems, which means that we're going to need to find some way to remove it. We won't be able to get inside. I will answer your question after this cutscene. Most likely, yeah. You alright with leaving the castle until later, then? I fear we have little choice. I can only hope that Adios keeps everyone inside so we can return. Shall we resume our search of the city in the meantime? That works. Hopefully we can find some way of getting inside while we're making our rounds. Okay, so we are in the capital because at the end of the Jade Corridor was a boss, and the boss was a Devil's, according to Rias and Kevin. Its name is Bennu. So we defeated it. The guy we saw, the edgy guy with the silver hair we saw before we first came in here, showed up and let us know that we are inside a place called Phantasma, and that his lord wants Kevin in particular to suffer here. That's the whole purpose of this, is to fuck over Kevin. We don't know why. So let's head back. We also got a scene where we saw the tiny bit of Kevin's actual backstory. Kevin was either an orphan or some type of other malnourished child, and we saw how he met Rias and her sister. To go, that little say some when you suffer an eternity. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So we saw their history. The cutscene was kind of weird, not gonna lie. Apparently, to convince little orphan Kevin to eat some food that he was staving off at he was making sure that he was not getting any help from either of the sisters. And the older sister decided, you know what, the best way to force him to eat this food is to surprise him. And how do I surprise him? I will pretend I'm kissing him and push the food in his mouth. And that was her solution to getting him to eat. And that's how Kevin met Rias and her sister. Very, very weird scene. then yeah, it felt very forced, to say the literal least that you could. Are you still landed that? Fuck. But also, we do know that the mysterious figure does know that about Ria's sister and exactly who everyone is in this party. Like, they seem to have done their research on everybody. I don't think so. Kevin was not happy back then either.
Justice must always prevail.
Naturally, Rias was just as hungry back then as she is now. Yeah, actually, Kevin, you don't need the lunar seal, I don't think. I think I'm actually gonna give that to Tita, because Tita's blind seems more important. There you go. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab any slots. Now we're not enough wind. Let's get a weapon for Rias. I think. Tita. I don't think Kevin needs it. Kevin's like a dedicated caster right now. And the others actually do a significant amount more damage. We have $300 to our fucking name. Okay, let's go. Yeah. East block. I guess we have a lot of places to enter. Let's start with the market. Also, I guess that answers why we're in the capital of Tesla probably cure damage. That's what I'm thinking. The characters do not think that, though. The characters for some reason seem to think that Phantasma is affecting the real world, is what they are thinking. A proxy puppet's pretty nice. I'm not sure how they got that idea, but yeah, oh shit, you scared the fuck out of me, and I'm about to pay for it. Okay, that definitely helped. What's this creep doing in the guard? Yeah, this guy does not stop moving. He's really hard to backstab. The steel crystals are like discreting people from the memories of Kevin. That's what I'm thinking. But it's hard to say if that's actually true. I don't know if that's true because otherwise we wouldn't have any reason to know what the characters' memories are, because the memories the characters have are from after Kevin, after like the events of second chapter. Nice. Okay. Honestly,
Let's end this.
yeah, because you can apply blind to all of these. They will be back, however, just like that. Which is really dumb, by the way. It's really fucking dumb. Rias can heal. Rias cannot heal.
I'll save you.
Does Julia actually have good abilities? Yeah, she's got pretty good abilities. She comes with an impede. She has her guard, and she also has a new one, attack orders, which is plus 20 strength, plus 10 speed to everybody across the map. And and it's her cheapest one too, so it's actually pretty nice. Just a flat out attack buff to everybody.
Prepare to
Although the spell formula has changed again a bit, so it's kind of hard to get value out of characters right now. Hellgate especially got a giga nerf. And now Hellgate takes 6 time, but also takes 3 space and 3 mirage. And all these enemies naturally are weak to time, so it's like, that is a huge nerf. Trying to fit, it's almost impossible to fit in 3 space and 3 time right now without giving up on literally every other spell in the game. Like, oh no, I messed up. I saved over my, my chapter 1. Oh well. Damn, I was keeping that good habit the whole first game, but my bad. There's a couple of new time spells too, and along with Mirage and Space, but they're not really like, they're not early game, so it doesn't matter. It's like cool cutscene spells is what it's looking like they are. Wait, hold on, I saw something. Septian calendar, okay. First appearance of the Septian Church occurred around year 500, marking the end of the Dark Ages. A church centered around the goddess of the sky, Adios, and an ideology of human salvation began to connect to the role in society and permeating social consciousness. Eventually, nobility and knight class can no longer ignore it, and a new order is established. I don't think that's in the actual museums. That's interesting. Church ritual item. Yeah, a lot of the church items in this section of the wing. The church has long been a source of art, and this has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Adios is thought to have been first created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today at first assumed their present forms in this time period, too. Honestly, it means you have to actually pay attention to what common enemies are in an area. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And it sucks. I understand what you're saying, and I hate it. A medieval loom. Why do we care about loom? A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peace, cotton and other crops became widely cultivated and sold. Also the era where handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Ancient artifacts. An artifact, noun. A relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin, and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. The church believes these artifacts to have a connection with septarians, gifts from Adios, and their recovery is the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here have long since lost powers and are no longer functional. It sucks for now until we have people that actually make multiple parties for specific weaknesses. I mean, it sucks for now as well because the Sepith variety that they are giving us are terrible. It is an obscenely I'm not gonna read all this. It is obscenely terrible Sepith variety that they're giving us. Like, why have I run into 2 areas now where they give you primarily Earth Sepith? And they give you, like, 2 of every other one you actually need. It's like, that seems really silly to have it for both areas. You should definitely only have it for one area where you have, like, majority of one. I'm leaving these on screen for you YouTube watchers to read if you would like, just so that you are not missing out on some of the dialogue being said. There's a lot to read here, and I do not want to spend all the time here. It's like we read them out of order, though. Got a problem? You can pause screen. Storeroom? It doesn't seem there's anything here. Odd. Okay. Well, that's all for here. Let me check what you drop again, Mr. Knight. Yeah, what you drop. Yeah, you try fucking Earth, Space, and Bruh, that's such a terrible layout. And of course, Julia's too slow. It's the person with our aerial for Sepith gains, anyways. where are we going next? The embassy? This is, Erebonian embassy, right? Not California. Ards! It's time to get comfy, huh? It just popped up out of nowhere. Yes, they did. Here they come. Oh, fuck me. Gathering energy, huh? Alright, what are we working with? Well, that works. Tita. They're resistant. Okay. Oh my... Are you fucking for real? Are you serious? You thought that was a legitimate damage threshold. Oh my god, are you serious? We're about to get fucked up. Oh god, Cloak and... Yeah, that's Cloak and Dagger, which is gonna be a it could be a one-shot. That fucking sucks. Damn, I was hoping that'd be a little bit earlier, but... It's good damage, not enough though. Ah! Oh, why does it do more? Oh my fucking god, help. Is it Mortal Punishment angle? I think it is. It did no damage. It was not a Mortal Punishment angle, as it turns out. What do we do here? We need to go to Tita. We need to go to Tita. Tita has the AoE for this. Kevin doesn't have enough CP to make this matter. Okay. It's 2 down. And 2 Cloak and Daggers, which can one-shot. It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We knew that was going to happen to Kevin. These guys are both still pretty healthy. Oh my god, that damage is obscene! What is that? Why does your charge attack do less damage? That's insane. Bro, what a fucking ambush. That was ass. That was ass, bro. Are you serious? What should we try once? I do want to fight it at full strength. Bro, the damage is crazy. It's actually insane. They can be delayed. That's something, I guess. Really can't hit them both. Surely. No, dumbass. Turn it around, Rias. What are you doing? There. Okay. If you want to heal us, great. It just means that we can insta-die at any time, or we can insta-die from a regular slash. Like so. Fuck you, dude. It is too early in the game to be having IKs. God. They already are whipping out Black Vein, basically, man. This shit is ass. We got good, we have good damage, but it's just, this is obscene ass damage right now. I can't revive you, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I need to generate that. And of course we can't hit them both. Nut hair apart. Okay, that's a good kill, actually. Oh, my bones. You went twice! We have a speed up! Okay. This is ass. This is absolute ass. Like, what? Who thought this was a good idea? I already don't like insta-kills in early game and many a game because it's just not a good idea to punish a player for playing the game in the early game when they can't do anything about it. But this, see, I gotta make sure we reload because we do have the retry thing on. Oh yeah, we're at level 94. Well, I'm not geared at level 94, am I? If I were geared like I was in the end of the last game when I was level 94 and 95, then that's a valid criticism, but we're not. We're geared like we're level 10. Wait, we're almost level 100. We're almost a level 100 with level 1 with level 1 fucking arts. Literally needed an excuse for you to grind. They manufactured a grinding excuse, which is also something super annoying. That is hella manufactured. Oh no, my Sepith broke. How could this have happened to me? My Sepith broke. God, you patrol so fast. I actually gotta be careful walking into you. There we go. They generally should have actually given you stuff yet. Yeah, exactly. What's the point? Like, what did I get from loading my stuff in? Do I get, like, an extra 2 lines of dialogue and that's it? It's fucking lame. It definitely makes me feel like I didn't... Like, in the second game, I definitely felt like I missed out on a lot because of a lot of quest dialogue and shit because I didn't load my last game. But this game, it's like, I mean, it's Kevin. What is Kevin gonna talk about with the rest of the party that Estelle would be talking about? And that's nothing. And once again, we're stuck gathering fucking Earth Sepith with the occasional water when all we need are fire and winds right now. All we need right now are fire and wind, and they are just giving us literally neither. Ugh. I might actually have to go back into the Jade Corridor and go look for the little airy spots so that they can drop a Sepith, so that we can actually do something useful. I just don't understand the, I guess I'm just not understanding the point in keeping me at level 100 if my gear is not going to reflect that, so I'm basically cut down in half. Like, I just don't think it makes sense, and it's just you should have just bumped my level down. Say that I'm weakened by the 77 devils in hell and Phantasma, and just weaken me and have me level up again. At least then I know that I'm fucked over, but now it's like, I'm supposed to feel powerful, but I don't. And either beholder, so you can keep all your shit, except for quest-specific stuff. Makes sense. Say it is a sequel that you load data in. And it's at the end of the game, like, really good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel punished for leveling up all my extra companions' orbaments. I feel like it was useless. There was no point in doing it, other than saying I did. Also, the enemy variety right now is absolutely fucking atrocious, by the way. Like, I understand that these are new enemies, but holy, like, can I get, like, more than 2 enemies in a block? I'm used to 3 or 4 types every zone, and now I'm getting 1 or 2. And you needed more than 2 because it shapes your Sepith variety. not think I was gonna be bitching about this game this much, but it kind of warrants it right now. Not very happy with you right now, game. Because I don't think this is necessarily, I don't think this is hard either, which is also why I'm like kind of annoyed. This isn't difficult. If we just start 9 Beholder 2 with Fresh Party, you wouldn't just have lower levels if you poured something over, but also sake of this here, I say. Yeah, it's just like, why just lower my level? Once the levels go past 100, all the stats are nonsense anyways, so I don't see the point in not lowering my level. Like, this is literally nonsense levels right now. This is kind of like playing Disgaea or Disgaea, and you're just grinding for levels just because you need them, but like the number is nonsense anyways. It doesn't actually matter at the end of the day. See, there's a chest hidden down here. Guess not. We don't have agate, but we might see something over here. Oh no, this is Orbital Ship. This reminded me of Ruan Port, but we're in Grand Cell right now. Yeah, it's a bit too much of an ask. We already checked all the way down there, right? Yeah, we already checked the... Ow. God, I'm actually considering it. My Majesty may also let you port your party over. I mean, porting your party over is fun. I don't think it's always necessary, but for a game like this, the second game did it well. The second game did it well, and it made sense. It made sense for the plot why you had to lose your why you had to lose all your ornaments. Because for plot-wise, it was like, hey, this is a new upgraded one. It is not compatible with your old ones. I'm sorry to say, and your characters made the choice to say, I'm okay with that sacrifice. And then after that, it was like, yeah, Professor Russell also informs you that there's even higher tier that he can upgrade again. You didn't lose anything for it. It just added a 3rd tier. Everything was smooth as butter. No ludonarrative dissonance. They already showed you that some... Yeah, they showed us at the end of the first game that there was a goat over the hill. But now we're like, yeah, actually, you're just gonna have to deal. Ooh, I kinda hate that. I'll take that crit from you. No, I missed! Fuck. That was my bad. I should have been mashing. That would have killed everybody. Saved us some time. Nice damage smashing now. Rias' damage. Rias and Julia's physical damage is actually pretty nice right now. Yeah, I definitely do not feel... I think the reason I'm having these issues right now in this game in particular is I don't feel like I'm progressing right now. I feel like I'm just dungeon crawling right now. I'm just meandering. And it doesn't feel... And this isn't like a good feeling meander. Like, I'm still at 60 Win Sepith. And I'm at 300 Earth. But nobody has use for defense right now because Earth Wall is too slow. Because our stats barely go up. Who's the fastest in the party right now? And the fastest in the party is Kevin, and that makes sense because he has action. He has action too, it doesn't matter. This is odd, okay. I want to fight those things, but it's not wise to do so. Let's try it again. Now we have a save directly outside, let's try it again. Everybody's healthy enough. Like, we're level 94 at base. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not levels past... I think levels past 100 are nonsense. I don't think it matters. It's just a way to get full healed. It doesn't actually matter. It's just pretending that there's continuity from the previous game. God, dude. It's actually obscene. That damage is crazy. Okay. This Arc Fencer is actually gonna do work now. Right? Right? You can't hit both? Oh my, never mind. I guess they're not next to you. Fuck me. I thought that was actually gonna do numbers. Okay. I mean, if Kevin keeps delaying, I don't have enough, I don't want Rias to use her craft just to give me craft. These two are next to each other, but not close enough that we can actually get value, I don't think. Okay. And you can Fencer. I think we actually eat this first one. I think we have to start doing some damage, man. You missed. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I figured was gonna happen. We got lucky. Oh, you're fast enough. You're fast enough to do that, huh? Well, I might as well get this off then, because I might not actually have a chance. I didn't think you were actually... Imagine if they actually zero step if you hadn't part of that. That would be... I would go nuts. I would go fucking nuts. Like, wow, this is a roguelite now. You just, good fucking luck. That's good damage, but it might not matter here in a second. Yeah, fuck off, man. That's so annoying. I'm so glad that I am playing the game properly in game. Punished by insta-kills. Pop, pop.
This is bad.
Bro. I can't even tell if we got lucky or not with surviving this long.
Let's end this.
Good kills. Doesn't fucking matter, though, because he seems to do your whole health bar in one slash. Oh, also, watch out for that IK. Hope you were ready for the IKs, by the way. Alright. This isn't a level issue, either. I think they want us to go buy stronger gear, but I don't think it's necessary. Fucking, what do you even do here, bro? Maybe we can seal them? Maybe we can seal them. I don't know if they're weak to anything, so we can try. That's a better choice. Ah, fucking ow! It's better than standing around doing nothing. Tita, I'm just gonna have you fire your laser off because it's not gonna go off. The enemy, once again, we're having a hard difficulty nonsense where the enemies are obscenely fast and do obscene amounts of damage. And this should help a little bit. Killed one. Hello? What? Did you see that? Did you see that? I went and clicked on Kevin's art and it didn't go off. It even made the sound. Are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't even fucking intentional. The game literally just cucked to me out of probably saving this whole run by me procking Kevin's art. Are you serious right now? I just got scammed. I actually just got scammed right there. So we just lose now. We just lose. I cannot fucking believe that just happened. I was mashing X on there too. Bye-bye. We're actually alive? What the fuck? Bro, I just got fucking scammed. Are you serious? It shouldn't even have been that close to begin with. That should have been free, bro. We're gonna lose this because of that. Oh my god, you just pissed me off. No shot I lose this because the game wouldn't give me the fucking skill. And there's no point doing... We're not gonna get XP if I let her take that kill. Fuck off, bro. That's so troll. That was bullshit. We were not flush. We were not flush. We were not cooked. I legitimately got scammed out of using my craft. Went over to Kevin to use a craft, and the game just made a little plink sound and didn't give it to me. That's so troll. Oh, flushing the game, I see. Oh my god. Fucking, what do we even do here? Do I just wait and let Kevin get hit? Is that the play? Just let Kevin get hit so that we have to, yeah, we just hopefully generate enough craft, because this is going to be such a lame way to play. She's already almost dead. Well, I mean, Tita's going to use her craft now. And then we'll have Rios use hers right after, because they're stacked together enough. That's ass. That's so bad. That's such a bad... This is so bad. This is really bad. That was ass. That's so bad. That's so bad. I want to, like, not accept this, but I have to. That's so bad. That's so Sweeney, bro. That literally swinging the pendulum to the other side. That wasn't even... What? That's so bad. The fight should not be that Sweeney. I should not have to get my intentionally get my ass beat to generate, like, special skills and then get lucky. Oh my fucking god. That's so troll. Well, we need to go revive Tita, so even while I'm bitching, let's go do that. And we got, like, no Sepith for that fight, too. We just got, like, half a level. How's our Sepith looking? I'm actually getting kind of frustrated. Okay. 72. I mean, it's how some fights in the second chapter... Yeah, but in the second chapter, in the second chapter, it was like the fights were longer even if you did that, though. This was literally like everything died in less than a turn. We didn't even make one full rotation. At least in second chapter, you knew exactly why you were doing it, and this I didn't even know these things were gonna die to that. And it kind of felt like Tita died for no reason. Yeah, the worms. Yeah, exactly. The worms were like, that is a tough enemy, and I don't even think we didn't even beat those in on the full hard difficulty when we had to fight them the second time around for the Chapter 8 quest. We had to retry a couple times just to get those down. Fighting those intentionally at the point we were, like, that was not happening. Yeah, they want us to buy this armor so badly. They want us to waste so much Sepith buying all this gear. Ah, oh, man, that's so lame. Alright. Well, we still need quartz. We still need slots. Kevin is still my caster. Bro, am I actually gonna have to farm Sepith off screen to even have a chance at having a little bit of slots? Because that's really dumb. I really don't want to go back to the Jade Corridor and check for Ares pots everywhere. This would be better if we could actually create... I mean, it would make... I mean, we're fighting devils. Anything's fucking possible. I wouldn't discount it. Is the Sepith conversion rate higher? No, it's not. It's actually lower. Space is still worth the most. Okay. Well, honestly, the last thing I need right now is space. And Earth as well. 500 Sepith. Let's go look for some armor. How much does it cost each? I don't want to buy. We don't need 4. Rias isn't dying. Let's take 2. Maybe reduce this to a once-a-week game? Possibly. It does mean I need to, right now I'm still trying to figure out my schedule, since since I cannot run Expedition 33 while recording. It runs okay while streaming it, but not to my satisfaction, and it's impossible to record. I really don't want to put that up. So we do need to figure out something else to run in the meantime. If this is a once-a-week thing. Tita, you're getting the armor. You're so squishy, girl. And I give the other to Kevin. Kevin's not squishy, but Kevin also is gonna need it. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go back and explore the embassy at least for now. We have 7 Dragon 3 and Silico. We do, yeah, but I mean, Silico is like just, you know, for relaxing, for fun. That's not like a mainstay kind of thing. We do have 7 Dragon 3 is probably be next in the Bliss then. I do have the list of mentions, and I've checked a lot of them off stream. I just can't. I'd have to look back at the list again and see which ones I actually have a check where I'd be willing to and or not willing to. I guess to check the room. Maybe the rooms will have. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. A party member. We get a fucking 10 pull. Is that? Indeed, we found you and Tita inside stone just like this. This could either be Vander or Olivier. Since we're in the Erebonian embassy, it's one of the two. At this point, it's safe to assume there's someone sealed inside this one too. Well, it's the Erebonian embassy, so maybe it's Olivier. Oh wait, Joshua was born in Erebonia too, wasn't he? That's true, that's a good point. I don't care who it is, I can't wait to find out who's inside. There's only one way to know for sure. There's no rush, but we should try to make our way back to base as soon and check for ourselves. I'm hoping it's, like I said before, I'm hoping it's not Joshua, because if it's Joshua, that means he's not with Estelle. And I'm greedy, I'd like my kids to be happy for once. They've had 6 months to travel on their own. Uncommon, a rare, an SSR, huh? Oh man, I really don't need another annoying thing about this is we don't need more party members right now, bro. Cause it seems like the party members are not required to progress the story. You're required to unlock them, but actually they're only required for doors, for optional doors. Let's keep exploring. I'm gonna hold off on that. We don't need another party member right now. We don't even have the 7th for the one we have. Not gonna lie, that scared the fuck out of me because I couldn't see him because of my color blindness. He is basically the same shade as the ground and Grand Cell for me. So that guy scared the ever-living shit out of me. Will the other embassy have one too? That's what I was gonna check, yeah. Because if it has Calvard, then we could definitely, he was also hiding behind a wall. Was he? I couldn't even tell. I didn't even see him walk up, I'm gonna be real.
Justice must always prevail.
Is this open? Yeah, I guess that'd be a little too in-depth for the simulation. Or what we're assuming. Hello. Man, these enemies suck, man. This gang's true. These enemies patrol so often, which is like, it's a nice change, but it's really unfortunate that when it, like this, exactly what I'm thinking of. When I ambush them, there's 1. When they ambush me, there's 3. It's like, so we can't actually like get good XP from this.
Alright, what's next?
Yeah, these guys are worth dog shit XP, so it's really unfortunate. 70 per person is really bad. This is the Coliseum. Ooh, we can't enter this either. Maybe this is how we get in the Grand Cell Castle, is Coliseum? Excuse me, guy. You're not dropping XP, so I'm really not wanting to fight you. God, you guys turn around fast. Okay. Nope, Calvard Embassy is closed. Okay. If that's the case, there's nothing else for us to explore. I guess we do have to head back. No sin. 0 out of 10. 100%. Alright, let's head back. There's 3 Erebonians that we know of that we could get. So. Let's see who it is. Whoever we get is going to add us a passive, too. Something I actually might put Rias in the back for her extra Sepith gain passive. I still can't get over how pretty they are. This is how I was released, too, was it? Oh. It's evening time now? And there's new enemy. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that. That's cool. Same block as new enemies. And is this unlocking... Ooh. This I don't like. I don't like that you're unlocking more than one area, but that's just me. Alright. What do we get? It's... That looks like... Vander. Yep, that's what I thought. Ugh, what was that? A stun grenade? Fall back, Olivier. The target's likely to be... What? It really is you. Captain Schwartz, what are you doing here? Yep, sorry, Vander. We'll catch you up. Just where is this? And what happened to Olivier? So you're with the prince when you're drawn in here? Allow me to explain what we know of our current situation. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to try and answer them. We just happen to be associated with you, so you get drawn in. Sorry, bud. I see. I must admit, all this is a little much taken at once. I'm more tempted to think I'll wake up any minute and find I've been dreaming. I felt much the same at first, Major. I've been here for a while now, and I still find myself doubting if this is even real. I'm too hard-headed for my own good, I fear. Then we're similar in more ways than one. In any case, we don't have the luxury of time on our side. I'm concerned about that fool's safety, so allow me to assist you in your search. Be happy to have you. Incidentally, before we get going, what kind of situation were you in when the light started surrounding you? Well, the two of us were in Parm conducting an inspection. I had arrived, and two of us made our way to the hotel we were staying. That's when it happened, completely and without warning. Can't say for sure, but given that he was with me, he may have been caught up in this as well. Parm? That's the southernmost town in Erebonia, right? That's right, it happens to be the closest Erebonian town to Liberl. I do remember that being mentioned. Sorry to interject, but may I ask something? Who is this Olivier you keep referring to? Oh, he was another one of the guys who came with us to that flying city, Prince Olivier. You wouldn't think that he was a prince if you met him, though. He's really easygoing and fun to be around. I'm not sure I could disagree any more with that last part if I tried. He delights in a life of excessive debauchery and constantly exhausts those unfortunate enough to be around him in every waking hour. He knows as well as I do that there's more to him than that, of course. Words of his exploits since returning to the Empire have been reaching Liberl, Major. If they're to be believed, he's become quite adored at high-class social gatherings. It's true he's managed to avoid causing too much of a stir by keeping up his usual act so far. But who knows what kind of rumors will start spreading once he reveals his true colors. Well, keep hanging in there, buddy. Something wrong, Rias? Nothing at all. It's interesting how the people we found so far all seem to know one another. That can't be a simple coincidence. Perhaps only people who meet that condition end up being surrounded by that white light and coming here. Maybe. Well, the logic does add up. At the very least, it appears to be linked to becoming imprisoned in one of the stones you spoke of. You've mentioned before that finding sealed stones containing any of the Ares Hill's crew are Grand Salite residents, correct? Despite encountering both the ship and the city itself in an abnormal state. That's correct? I hadn't even thought of that. It's good food for thought while we keep exploring. Right now, our focus needs to be finding out what happened in Grand Cell. Indeed. I'd like to accompany you too, if that were possible. The fastest way for me to accept the situation would be to experience it firsthand. Yeah, sounds good, honestly. Oh my, look at that list on the right, by the way. Look how big that reserve area is. Okay, let's do some speculation. Let's do some speculation about who and how many slots we have to fill. So looking at this, I would say, let's see, 4, 8, 12. We have 16 to 20 more people. We have 16 to 20 slots altogether. That'd be my guess. So let's see how many people we can add to this. We can add Joshua, Estelle, Chloe. First slot, first 3 done. We can add Josette, Olivier, Zin, and that covers the main party. So if we're counting temporary people as well, people that have shown up, so there could be, let's see. There could be Annalise, probably. I don't think we'd have Kurt and the others. I don't think we have Kurt, Grant, and the others. I don't think so. So we're still missing 4. We have 4 that I can't think of that we could be adding. Which I guess it could be, it could be the Colonel. Yeah, I included Josette in that, because that's one of the main characters from 2. And we know she's guaranteed. Oh, Sherazard. Sherazard's another. And other than that, we're still missing a couple. There's like 2 or 3 people that could be a part of this that we don't know. Okay. Oh, I can't take out Reyes. Why, bro? I want her passive, man. She has a passive Sepith gain. It's a random button? That's fine. Sure, why not? Okay, that didn't do anything. They just gave me the same party. Yeah, I just moved him around. Okay. Let's take out Julia. Let's put in Vander. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think we need Tita for the blind right now. I don't think I'll be doing random with so little people. The person I would be taking out is Reyes, because Reyes is, has 0 support skills right now other than a heal and a revive.
Oh, okay.
But Tita's blind has been integral to surviving. From this point, it will be possible to switch members in and out of the party from the garden. To do this, select the party icon displayed on the screen. Members who aren't mandatory at that point can be switched freely. It's also possible to view and change equipment and the ornaments of reserved members from the camp menu while in the garden. Okay. Well, I leave exploration of the capital in your hands, which is very funny that I'll bring you back before we finish it, Schwartz, but right now I need some physical power. It might be best for me to take some kind of cool my head here and regain my composure. Okay? If I find anything noteworthy, I'll let you know right away. In the meantime, we'll be leaving the garden to you. Understood. What was that? Kevin, was that? Yep, our old pal at the cube again. Visitors from afar. Wahahaha. Possessors of the cube. Great name. A woman's voice. And who might she be? Wish we knew. Whoever she is, she doesn't seem like she can hear us. You seem to be gathering strength well. I will unlock another of the cube's powers. Support function. Yep. In the cube menu, you can select a character not in the active party, so as a support member, they'll confer certain benefits to the active party. But I can't put the one support that I want in. The power of the malevolent one is much too great. I pray that your bonds will become a great light that will let you prevail. Jesus, man. Is blinking overlay offset? I can't tell. Can a cube speak a little bit faster? Fear may have underestimated just how bizarre the situation is. Regardless, whoever she may be, it doesn't sound as though she means us any harm. Indeed, that Schwaritzer is clearly our enemy, but the woman doesn't seem to be so far. That said, I wouldn't place too much trust in her just yet. We still don't know who she is. Well, thanks to her, we got a few neat features in the cube to play around with. You guys up for seeing how they work? I mean, we don't really have a choice, Kevin. Yeah, pressing start will just open that up. Okay. And we can only put Schwartz in. Gives us minus arts attack, but some arts defense. That is fucking useless right now. What? I need the arts attack. We aren't taking any arts damage. We only get physical defense. I guess the 2% physical defense. You couldn't give me more arts. You couldn't swap that physical and arts defense, bruh. Bro, how much does it drop us by? Like 30 points? Okay, that's honestly not too bad. That is atrocious. That is such a late game ass passive. 20% doesn't mean anything if I have 14 to my name. Good God. Well, we'll do it just to do it. I mean, something is better than nothing, I guess. Man, okay. That sucks. Unironically. What skills you got, Vander? He's got 1,000 attack for one, but all of us do who have upgraded weapons, so honestly, he's not even leading in damage right now. Uses like a weapon like agate, it seems. Let's see. Righteous Witness. Large area attack. Okay. Another AoE attacker. We can go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at. Whoops, wrong way. Let's go take a look at Vander's S break before we stop this recording. We'll see his other crafts in combat. I read them, but it's better to just read them in combat. I want to drop by the Jade Corridor again, because I think if I do anything with this game, it's gonna be getting some Sepith, which I really hate that it's actually quote-unquote mandatory for me to get Sepith right now. And every time pressing start is gonna piss me off. Okay. No palms. There are palms. That's something you weren't here for as well. There is an enemy called an Ares pot that we found in the Jade Corridor that drops 70 of every mainline Sepith and 14 of the extra 3. So that's our. But I think the slime is probably our actual palm. It has to be the slime. There are palm. I mean, they're not really, but they're not really though. They don't give any extra XP. It's like they separated the palms into 2 different types. Like, I guess after a fashion they could be. Yeah. I mean, we're fighting way weaker enemies right now. Yeah, we actually don't need the spells in there. Yeah, slime's probably the XP, but I think they only appear with these things. I've only seen them appear with these things, but let's check out his skills. Yeah, right there. This is perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. So now let's go to your crafts. Ragnabind, a faint chance, draws foes into range, so you pull them forward. Hound Gale cuts through enemy lines with fine work. Okay, AoE. Blade Dancer has a confusion chance, and Mirage Edge. Okay, he actually has a lot of ailments. It's surprising. Let's try this out.
My soul and sword are as one. Try
Alright, bro. Oh my god. My bad. My mistake. He's too fucking cool. My bad. What the fuck? Hey, that 30 got you up. Alright. That was literally a black hole. Sanga von Volt. Literally a black hole slash, by the way. Okay. Seems legit. I didn't even check his ordnance. He didn't even have everything equipped. Bro just came out swinging and did all that. Well, here's a Vade for you, pal. And shield, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing my blade cannot cut, I say. Yeah. And as you can see, something in case you were wondering if you thought I could kill these things before they left, you cannot use an S-break before the first turn has been made. So if those pots want to run, they will run. It's just random if they run or not. Oh, that was sick. I mean, I do want to raise his, so... Also, Mueller does make his sword double in size when he just... Yeah, he definitely, he's just trying to be... He's just aura farming, really. Bro's truly trying to be him. See if we can find another pot around here. No, we cannot. Okay. Well, just kill these guys then.
Let's end this.
And once we finish up this combat, we'll go ahead and stop recording. No, this will not be the end of the stream, as we do have more time today, just because my schedule is about to change wildly for stream. But I'll talk about that later. Alright. That's where we're going to go ahead and end it off for today, YouTube. As you can see, got Mueller in the party. I'll see if I can scrounge up a little bit more Sepith, so we can actually have something we're happy with. And also so that we can have some more gear. Just so we can make walking around a little bit simpler. Just being in this poverty stage is very annoying when I loaded my data, but it's like, I guess the 50 ground Sepith that we scrounged up, it was supposed to be enough. I don't know. It's only the start of the game. I'm just complaining right now. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And until next time, you take care.